Back for a vinyl update. You knew it was going to happen, didn't you? Yeah, I got some more stuff. Quite a bit more stuff. As always. Went to a few record stores a couple weekends in a row, and then also went to a record show in this area, one that I hadn't been to. I think it's a fairly new show. I think it happens biannually. So picked up some stuff there, and then some stuff at the record store I'll be showing you. First thing I want to show is, I forgot to show this in a former video. Take this out of the... I bought this a few weeks ago. This is Faces magazine. I used to buy these all the time when I was in high school. And they rock, you know. It's Faces Rocks is the actual name of it. And then it comes with the Bon Jovi poster, and on the other side is the Vince Neil poster. So, you know, I just love these magazines. You know, I used to be all about buying magazines. There's the David Lee Roth centerfold. But I bought those, you know, constantly in the 80s. I just wish I'd have hung on to all of them, but, you know, when I see them, I do pick them up from time to time. They show up every once in a while. Not as often as I would like them to show up. But, you know, you take what you can get. So anyway, there's that. I bought that a few weeks ago at a record store. And then at the record show, I bought a few 45s here. It's Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again. It's on both sides. I'm assuming it's the same song on both sides. But this is a white label, so I'm assuming this is from a... Well, actually, the guy that I bought these from said that all of his 45s came from jukeboxes. So I guess is that considered promo because they're white labels? Then NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye, which is the same song on both sides. And then I got this one, Kiss Forever, which is the remix. And then The Street Giveth and The Street Taketh Away on the other side, on Mercury. And then on to the vinyl, what we're listening to. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. I bought this in, they had this marked down to $1. And it's German, so I'm not going to try to say it, but it's pretty cool. It's like all one track on each side. It's like a medley of German songs. So there's that. And then I got, this one looked really cool. This is a band called Lynx. We Are the People. It's an awesome cover there, and then the back is equally cool. It seemed like I'd heard the name of this group, but I'd never actually heard any of their music. And I listened to this record just a little bit ago, and it's actually really good. So if I was to ever see any more Lynx, I don't know how possible that is, but if I was to ever see any more, I'd definitely pick it up. It's sort of pop rock. It's not real heavy, but this one came out in '79. And then I picked this up too. This is Paul Horn, Altura del Sol High Sun. And that's an awesome cover. And this is Jazz. He's a flute player. And this is really good. You know, I listened to this. It's really relaxing. I mean, it's sort of like, it's almost like jazz fusion a little bit. So, which, you know, this was only, I think I paid $6 for this one at the record show. It was either $6 or $6.50, something like that. So it was definitely worth that. Let me flip this record over. Gotta have some German music playing here as we go through these records. You know, that's like a necessity, is it not? Okay, this is another one I picked up. This is a group called Roadmaster. Hey World is the album. And I listened to this the other day, and this is really good too. And this was only $1. There's some band shots on there. And this was on Mercury. So I always pick up the less heard bands just because I'm really curious, you know, especially if they have a great cover. But, you know, it always intrigues me to hear music of bands or, you know, types of music I've never heard. This one I was really surprised to see this. This was, I think, $6 too. Jack Wild, Everything's Coming Up Roses. And this is the kid from, let me unfold it this way. This is the kid from, if you're familiar with Sid and Marty Krofft, Lidsville. He was the main character in Lidsville. So, it's a promotional copy. I just wasn't aware that he made a record. But like I've said before, I think everyone has made a record at one time or another. And this is on Buddha Records. So it's extra special for me. So yeah, $6 for that. I mean, are you kidding? I had to pick that up. He sings The Ape Man, which is a Kinks song. Cotton Candy, Holy Moses, Everything's Coming Up Roses. Hello Jack, Taking It Easy. Obla Dee, Obla Da, which of course that's the Beatles. So yeah, I was really surprised to find that. And, you know, there was quite a bit of stuff there that originally when we first got there, we went through the first row or two, and all the stuff I was seeing was like, well, one, it was stuff I already had, and most of it was just like rock or classic rock. It wasn't like anything out of the ordinary, stuff you see at a lot of record stores and stuff. So it's like, am I going to find anything, you know, that, I mean, I didn't have a lot of money to spend. My girlfriend actually allotted me some money to spend, and she had pretty much the same amount, so we were sort of limited, but, you know, we were about halfway through it, and we were thinking we might not have to spend any money. Anyway, quit babbling. This is another one from Brand X. I was listening to it in a previous video. I got this for $1. And this is the second album I got from Brand X, or maybe the third, but I know it's at least the second. Passport Records. And this was Phil Collins' side project back in the late 70s. This one's 77, and this is like jazz fusion too, or just jazz, I guess. It's really, really good. If you see any Brand X out there, you might want to pick it up. So what I was saying about the record show is there was quite a bit of stuff that I eventually ran into that I would have liked to got if I had more money. You know, there was some really obscure punk and some metal that, like I said, if I'd had $100 or $200 to spend, it would have easily came home with me. I mean, altogether, there would have been a couple stacks coming home with me. Those records weren't $100 a piece. This one I bought a few weeks ago at a record store. I went one weekend and seen it and didn't have the money to get it, and then went back hoping that they would have it. This is called Love, Peace, and Poetry, Asian Psychedelic Music. And this is one in a series of, I don't know how you describe it, but there's a series of these records from different countries. And these, this is a fantastic record. Did I show the back? I don't know if I did or not. But this is a great record. Beyond great. And when I took it out of the sleeve, I about flipped. That's like major psychedelic. Awesome label. And there's a different label there on the other side. But yeah, this is like, see, I'm all about foreign records, and then when you get into rock and psychedelic from other countries, it's just unbeatable as far as I'm concerned. This is music from, it has music from India, Turkey, Singapore, Korea, Japan, Cambodia, Hong Kong. from like 69 to, looks like 69 to 77. So altogether, I mean, but yeah, these records, I'd like to pick up all of them. I don't know how many there is in the series. I know there's at least probably 8 or 10. But yeah, I was really glad that they had that when I went back to get it. And these were a couple more that they had that I'd seen previous. This is Nippon Girls Japanese Pop, Beat, and Bossa Nova, 67 to 69. This is volume 1. And I just love this stuff. I listen to this record, and it's like every song is just great. And these are brand new albums. I don't think they've ever been released before. And then this one is on like a yellow, sort of like a yellow marble. I don't know if you can see that up there or not. But yeah, this is, I don't know how rare this stuff is, but it's not something that you can just go to FYE, to the mall, and pick up, because, you know, this stuff is really, I don't know, did I show the middle? The middle. Did I show the gatefold? I think I did. But yeah, I get so excited when I talk about this stuff. But there's, I can't even pronounce a lot of this. And, you know, I was telling somebody at work after I bought these, yeah, I bought some Japanese records. Well, do you know Japanese? Do you speak Japanese? That's like, that's not really the point. But, you know, people that's not into all styles of music, they just don't understand. This is volume 2, Nippon Girls. And, like I said, I was really excited to find these. And I think there's there's a volume 3 to this, which they didn't have. And I think there might even be a volume 4. And this is on like an orange marble. So, yep. So it's sort of a short video. That's all I have to show, but very, very cool stuff from my record show visit and my record store visits. So if you like that, let me know. Leave some comments. Please subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Coming up, you know.